Here's me choosing the most echoey room in my apartment to record this, but I wanted to record a little bit of my reactions of Apple's event from last night, the Scary Fast event, in which they unveiled the M3, M3 Pro, and M3 Max chips, together with new MacBook Pros with those chips. I've seen a couple of videos of people calling the event mediocre. I don't know what it is that we are expecting from Apple events, and I don't know what's going through people's minds, but it looks like that we have been numbed down by the advances in chip design that Apple has been showing to us ever since the Apple Silicon. And I think when we say, it's only 20% increase, it's only 50% increase, guys, this is a lot of improvement there over a year and even over 2 years or 18 months. So I don't know, I think we are numbed down. We have like these huge expectations of the event. I'm not an apologist or anything like that, but it's just that when I'm watching these videos, I'm like, really? Really, this is what's going through the mind of people? Is like calling the event mediocre, calling the advancement of a chip made with a 3 nanometer process mediocre. And hey, tell me, which other chips are made with 3 nanometers process other than from Apple? Yeah, I don't think it's that mediocre. And we're not gonna see any new 3 nanometer chip from anyone else, I think, in the next year or so. So there is that. They showed, yeah, a lot of improvements. I have an M2 Max 16-inch laptop with 64 gigabytes of RAM, 8 terabytes of storage, the maximum amount of GPU, I don't even know what that number is anymore, but I don't think I'm gonna upgrade. There is absolutely no need for me to upgrade. I'm so happy about that I don't need to spend that money. But in the end of the event, there was something very interesting, shot on iPhone. And I'm like, sorry, what? Did you shoot some scenes on the iPhone, like here and there, cutaways? No, they shot the whole event on the iPhone. That is insane. I mean, it's really insane. First of all, there is a behind the scenes video going around. Apple published that behind the scenes video and then they took it private. So I don't know what's going on there. Maybe I don't know what's going on. But on that behind the scenes video, you can see, of course, the iPhone is on a rig, normal. It's connected with the wireless follow focus on Blackmagic camera app. Amazing. That application is really great indeed. For sure it was recorded in ProRes. This is something that I wanted to say. I don't know, I'm still working on an overview video about the iPhone 15 Pro Max camera, but basically shooting in ProRes with Apple Log removes all of that digital sharpening that we are accustomed to see with the footage from iPhones and cell phones in general. So it looks great. It looks absolutely great. So it's been rigged. There is, of course, a whole crew. And this is the thing that I've been saying for years. Just because you have a great camera on your phone doesn't mean that you do not have to treat it as such, as a camera. So there are people that think, oh, the camera is amazing, so I don't need an ND filter, I don't need lights, I don't need microphone, I should just point and it should be amazing like a movie. And this is what Apple is telling me on a marketing, No, it still is a freaking camera. You still want to treat it as a camera. You want to rig it. You want to have a crew. You want to have people that really know how to use it. And now, of course, it's better because you can set white balance, you can lock it. You can set focus, you can lock it. Or you can use a wireless follow focus. You can set ISO and lock it. You can set frame rate and lock it. You can set shutter angle on the camera app, on the Blackmagic camera app. Amazing. That's really, really great. So I was excited to see that. And I remember in the beginning of the event seeing Tim Cook, and a thought just came to my mind in the beginning of the event. I was like, wow, that looks very nice and sharp. Like, that looks good. And it didn't come to my mind as like it looks sharp as an iPhone, but it looks sharp as like great lenses. That's great. But we are used to seeing their events. They're using for sure very expensive cameras, very expensive lenses to film those. So yeah, I had to wake up in the middle of the night to watch that event. I don't call it mediocre. It was an event updating their Mac lineup. People used to complain, they don't update the Mac often enough, they forget about it, they only sell iPhones. And now people are complaining the other way around. They're updating too quickly. And to M1, to M2, to M2, to M3. And people are like, oh, my computer is obsolete. No, it's not obsolete. Obsolete is when it stops freaking working. When it doesn't do anymore what was set out to do. That's obsolete. You just don't have the latest and greatest generation. That's all. Okay? So, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is not going to be a very popular opinion, but I don't care. I don't really care. My opinion is, hey, I buy stuff that works. I use stuff that works. Macs have been working for me since 2007. Final Cut has been working for me. Final Cut Pro has been working for me since 2011. I don't have any complaints. People say, oh, they stopped updating. They didn't. Come on. Look at people using it. Look at a friend of mine just came out of a 2-year documentary in which he was editing on Premiere, and on his first day back on Final Cut, he's like, wow, I'm doing things twice as fast as I was doing in the past 2 years. But he said, oh, it's a shame that Apple doesn't update it anymore. They do. They're just not making a huge deal about it, and they're not making huge UI changes, but they're improving in the back end to run better and better on these Apple Silicon computers, faster and faster, and pretty sure that we can see them laying some groundwork there. And we just need to be patient. Of course, we are in this world in which applications get updated every day. You open your iPhone, you open the App Store, you drag it down, and there's like 30 applications that have an update. So I think we are not with our minds in the right place. Or we're also comparing to Adobe, putting out updates very frequently, but then a lot of things are in beta within the application. Or you see people having different sets of problems within the application. Is that what we want for Final Cut? For them to be putting out beta features on the application, us trying, not working, and then complaining? I don't know. So yeah, I'm happy with what I'm using. I'm happy with my iPhone 15 Pro Max, and I'm happy with my M2 Max computer. I'm happy with my M2 MacBook Air and my iPads. I still have a 2018 iPad Pro 11-inch that I use very frequently. No need to change. And I have the M1 iPad Pro 12 inches, so it's a lot of Apple devices, yeah, I know. I can see a future in gaming there for the Mac. Do you? If you don't, I think you've been under a rock. See ya.